Welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my adventurers. Tonight we will be continuing the scrap that we started at Savras. Alliterative. And with our adventurers having stormed the front gate, being jumped on both sides by the orcs that had camped in northern sections of the courtyard. As we were beating the absolute living pulp out of them, we found 4 orcs and about 7 or 8 4 ogres and about 7 or 8 orcs. Say that 5 times fast. Orcs and ogres. Had Goblin. That's where we got the name, but yeah. So they were making their way this way, north, to investigate the scurry that was going on in the northern side of the courtyard. The ogres definitely got tipped off to what's going on because they saw Elizabeth pounding the life out of a pack of the orcs, plus the fireball. The other ones are pretty sure something's awry due to the fact that their sentry went down with a glowing hammer whacking him on the head, and darts of arcane energy slamming him out of the tower. So with that, I'm going to keep the same basic initiative run, because we're not really functionally exiting combat at this point. Right. With that, if I'm reading this correctly, hostiles, Victor, Adler, yep, here we go.
Do I have 7 orcs still over there?
Approximately, yes.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Okay. We have to attack because they. Where'd she go? Oh yeah, she's there. They're going to move towards you guys. We'll say they get to about there. And all 4 of them are going to hurl javelins. 1 at you, 1 at you, and 1 at Victor and Elizabeth. Just inside of that, like non-disadvantage range.
Take a step backwards.
That's a miss anyway for Rondir. You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
As this ogre-powered javelin comes soaring out of the air and just smacks you right in the chest. And it hurt. It hurt a lot.
Bruce her through her armor.
Victor. It's a miss. And that's a miss.
Good.
Oh, no, wait. No. No, that's a hit. I misread it. Okay. 9 points of damage to Elizabeth, which comes off of her fighting spirit points because she hasn't really lost them yet. They don't functionally go away until a short and long rest. She's still got 5 HP from that, so that's nice. Victor's gonna get mad. And he's going to charge down on ogres. Yes, that was.
Is that his horse, right?
Yes, with the horse. 20 feet. That is 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. Just barely makes the trampling charge requirements. That is.
They're clumped pretty close together there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So are they.
They're gonna be the first target, and then the
Yeah,
fighter's
I'm
gonna be
just
bashing.
No, I'm looking at that. That's amazing.
They're not really smart.
Okay.
They're sentient. That's about all you can say.
Okay.
As Obi-Wan Kenobi once said, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. So I love more Sean Connery than Liam Neeson. That is a miss. Well, we'll see you in a second. Hang on.
There you
Oh no, that's not it. That is a hit. Right. go. 13 points of damage to the ogre. Why are you coming to me? I have my hands full. Did I say 13?
Mm-hmm.
This is the horse's damage?
Yes. Victor is going to also make an attack with Talon. Single hand. That is a miss. Nope. Check. Nope, that is a hit.
All
Oh
right,
my gosh,
all
these
right.
guys have no armor class. That is...
Same guy? Sweet.
Yes. 5...
The horse does this, flips around to allow him to...
It's up and front hooves down, and then he slices down across the horse's neck with 10 points of damage. The ogre did not like very much, as his sword just carves across the front of its face. It just goes, ah! And bear in mind, he's like almost eye to eye with this thing on a horse. These things are not small creatures. In fact, they are large. So they're almost the same size as this horse. They're like... yeah, they're big.
Does he get 2 attacks?
Yes, he does. Thank you for reminding me. Wow, that's a hit.
Yay.
And that's another 7 points of damage there.
Sweet.
Those little fighters, man. He's gonna burn his action surge.
All right, go for it.
I'm just over here going, do I want to do this?
do?
Do I want to do? Do I want to burn it? Yes, I do. He's gonna save his superiority dice for repulses and parries. I need your help remembering that.
Okay.
So if he attacks, and if he gets attacked and they miss, repulsed. If he gets attacked and hits, then parry.
So he should have had an attack.
Melee attacks.
Oh, okay, okay. So he's melee right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Natural 20. 13 points of damage.
Yay!
An 8, but a 4 I will take.
A 4? Wait.
4 on the dice.
Oh, I
Is
see. I thought.
doubled to 8
Yeah.
plus 5 is 13 points of
Yeah,
damage.
no, I thought you were saying it was halved. And wait a minute.
No.
13 is not
No,
half.
it's
4 is not half.
It's not an 8 on the dice, but a 4 on the dice will I take.
Yes, gotcha.
13. Okay. And another attack, because you can. It's another 12 points of damage.
This guy's sturdy.
This is all the same
Yeah, so he's just
ogre.
carving at the ogre.
He's mad.
Oh, he's so mad.
Yeah. It's a good outlet for his anger.
Oh yeah. He is just treating this thing like a training pal. And he is just whacking the snot out of it.
I hope it's not hitting him.
Not yet. It will. Plus, there's a little bit of that. I know this thing's gonna beat the snot out of me next turn, so I better get my licks in while I can.
Right, exactly. Yes.
And he can't move away without getting an
Attack
attack.
opportunity.
Yeah.
So he gets smacked either way.
Who's next?
That's what I'm checking. Victor Edra, you're up.
Yep.
Make us proud.
So we've got. Are we in transit still, or has it arrived? My Markhammer Duin's flaming.
It's right here. So it can get 5, 10, 15, 20 within 5 feet of the orc.
Can it hit
pack and hit if it moves now.
Cool.
Bonus action, move and attack.
All right.
I'll say it's here because I can.
So D8. So I got 20 plus 7. Sneaky level. 19 plus 7 is 25. Does that hit him?
Oh, I think that hits.
It was kind of a
That didn't hit
rhetorical
the
question.
fighters with a shield, man. That would have hit what's his face, Quinn Hightopple.
Oh, well, there you go. I should have had that then.
Oh my days.
Okay, so.
I don't think you ever fought Quinn.
No, I didn't. That was
You
just
wrestled
that
Tybalt.
was
That was
Tybalt
that was
that hit.
Tybalt
We will
and
do 6s for that.
4 plus 7 is 11.
okay.
That's my bonus, right? I still get an attack.
Yes, you still get an attack.
So
And you are technically, theoretically, in line of sight with the orc pack. And the ogres. Take your pick. What our strategy was when we talked last week was spellcasters pummel the orcs while
Right.
the fighters try and run blocker.
hopefully,
on
yeah,
the-
exactly. So what I'd like to do is, how much have I got?
And then Finn just runs around and tries not to get
So-
killed. As per usual.
I'd like to do, let's see, how much we got left on that guy, probably. I'd like to do 2 level 2 wand of magic missiles on the same guy.
Alright.
It's 4 and 4, isn't it?
So
4d4.
4d4 plus 4.
I gotta mark them off here.
So it's 2 charges on the
Yeah.
one.
Left-handed. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's that one, 4d4. I've got 2, I got 1d4. Can I borrow a d4 from anybody?
Pass
Oops, I
that.
got 2d4, sorry.
I don't have the
Nice,
hat
you have a
box because it's upstairs D&D.
4 right
There's a red d4 somewhere
There we
out
go.
here.
I've got a red one in my.
Don't mess with them.
Thanks. Okay.
I think that's all the ones we got down here because I moved the other dice upstairs for upstairs D&D.
Oh, okay, right. 2, 3, 7, 11 plus
4 is 15.
15. Oh, that should
So yeah,
hopefully do him
you
in.
just you ever see a watermelon get hit by a sledgehammer?
Yes. Seen it frequently. Gotten pretty close to
Gallagher.
it myself. All right.
Crimson spray.
One
Or whatever
down
orc
and
blood
some
is
to
covered.
go. Excellent. Excellent.
With Gallagher, you would go with a plastic sheet if you were going to sit in the front row.
All right. And that's my whole thing I can do, right?
Orc is off the board.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Okay.
Rangir.
A level 2 flaming sphere or whatever it's called.
Yep. Let me grab that from you. I'm gonna use you.
And I've got
I'm
to.
gonna use this.
Do I have to roll an attack? I think. It just automatically goes there.
Now I'm gonna say, for the sake of narrative, that you move
I move first.
around. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. You get there so you can actually get line of sight around the corner of the building. And where do you want to put this bicycle?
On top of that guy there.
Ow.
I think that it's got an initial radius that it can.
So
Hit
on
more
top
than
of
one.
him or
Right
in
there,
this space?
yeah.
Okay, in this space.
I thought he was on the square next to him. So there's going to be one there.
Okay.
And I think that hits both of them.
That hits several people, actually. I'm going to be technical about the radius effect.
I can't remember
Are you
the
not-
radius.
I'll be right back. I gotta feed a cat. Again. Akoya, chill out. I'll get your food.
when Mom and Cam brought you home, I said I would not feed you. I said I would not take care of you.
Sound softy.
There are certain lines I will not cross, but to keep you from poking your head in that thing and distracting me, I will get rid of you with a bowl of food.
Okay.
Just to be clear, I do not hate cats, I just don't care for them. That one is an
Literally.
exception.
Caring in terms of taking care of them.
Exactamundo. Cats and
Do I roll a d20 first?
No, I rolled a d20,
Oh, okay.
and you roll 2d6.
7.
Okay. Okay. So, that guy.
Well, one of them's one that. Oh, Kim took one out
He's
completely,
gone.
didn't she?
Yep. So, one guy takes 7 points of damage. One guy takes 7 points of damage. There's theoretically 4 of them that are affected according to the radius rules.
Good.
Makes sense. That's great.
That's why I put it there.
One of them takes 14 points of damage.
Oh, does that natural one on his? Oh, sweet.
He knows it. And one of them takes 7 points of damage.
Sweet. That was outstanding.
So I put out a total of 21, 35 points of damage for them.
And don't forget that you re-roll that at the end of their turn if they're still in range. And they take fire damage with no dex save.
So if they haven't moved, he gets to re-roll it. Yes.
And he can whack one of them.
Yes.
So you can ram one of them, and then if they're in 5 foot radius of it, or in 5 feet of it at the end of their turn,
Do they know this?
they'll learn it fast if they don't. And they're gonna be probably charging towards you guys anyway. And it's in most sentient beings' nature to try to get away from fire. It's not like they're cold and
grant
like,
you that.
oh, fire.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
So-
That makes sense.
We're having a barbecue. Oh, wait a minute. There's orc smelling.
No, you are the barbecue, man. Okay.
Yeah.
That was your action. Venom. Fennon's looking around like, okay, guys, you want me to shoot orcs or you want me to go get ogres? Like, pick your poison here. I can do either. He's gonna run blocker for this point on the orcs for now with his short bow.
Sure,
And
absolutely.
just try and like run blocker for the spellcasters
Sure.
in case
Yeah.
they get a little too close.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
that'd be
gonna
great.
Shoot.
Yep. And take out as many as possible.
At
And the
near
faster
side
we can
orc.
take them out, the faster we can go help the orc
Exactly.
situation. So I'm good with that.
I think that's just a hit with Mr. Finnan here. Yep, just barely hits. That is 4 points of damage, 5 points of damage, I think.
On the 7 or the 14 guy?
Who did
Just
he
for kicks
shoot
and
at?
giggles,
This
let's go
guy?
with the 14 there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shooting at us?
No.
I mean,
No.
the orcs or the...
I was shooting at
Finn
the
was
orcs.
shooting the orcs. Yeah.
Finnan is short bowing the orcs.
Oh.
And you got the most wounded one already, so that was good. Does he have one action, or does he get a bonus action?
I'm working on that because one of the characters in campaign 2 is a rogue, and I can't tell if it's because it's a goblin or because it's a rogue that it attacks again if it hits.
Gotcha.
And so I'm still working on that, but can't see anything that tells me that they get an extra attack right
I'm
off the
just
bat.
curious.
So I'm gonna figure that out later. But for now, it's one attack, and then his usage dice. Alright. That's going to bring us to Elizabeth. Elizabeth is going to charge her horse at the other ogre. And attempt to triple charge, which is a miss. But Elizabeth still gets to hit. Is that it? points of damage.
Yay.
First hit. Second attack. 8 points of damage. Action surge. Because why not? Points of damage.
Ho ho ho.
He's hurting
Not yet.
a little bit.
He's
He,
noticing it.
he
maybe.
felt that for certain. That's about it. And last attack of the round. Is a hit.
Who was
15
that?
points of damage.
All right, girl, go for it. That is hopefully a little bit more noticeable there.
He noticed that, and
Yeah.
he's hurt.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. This is good news.
So, that brings us. Oh boy. Back to
Top of the round.
Top of the round. We got the orcs. We're going to go first. They're going to run away.
We're gonna
The
walk.
opposite direction?
No, towards you.
Oh, okay,
Away,
good.
away from the things that are whacking them.
Yeah.
You said away, and that would have been that way.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. 60.
They can go 60 feet?
Aggressive.
Whoa.
It's an ability of orcs. They, as a bonus action, they can move 60 feet towards an enemy. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50.
They evidently didn't like my fire.
Alright.
I
So,
don't like that.
first one is going to attack you. Gear.
I really don't like that.
Yeah, well, playing spheres and things. I don't think that's a hit. I really don't. No. You have what, a 16 armor class right now? I'm assuming.
Something like that.
2. Oh.
So who did he attack?
Two great axes whistle down and slash above your head and then just past your shoulder. Thinnin is getting walloped by 3 of them. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a miss. So he's just kind of hopping and dodging.
Because he can. He's so good at that.
He's a halfling
Nimble.
man. He's tiny.
Yeah.
He's like barely coming past their knees, if that.
Yeah.
They keep trying to take his head off and not realizing he's so short.
Yeah. Edra, you get 1 great axe attack against you. Oh. I mean, I'm assuming you have like
18.
Yeah, fine. Right. The ogres are going to attack. This is a whole different story. Nope. Victor manages to parry the blow aside.
And so he gets to do something with
He's
that,
going
right?
to riposte using one of his superiority dice. One left. One left. What's the point of saving it?
Precisely.
So he's going to make an attack plus d8. So basically 2d8 against. Just barely hits. 4, 5, 9 points of damage against the one that tried to hit him.
And that's the one that he hit.
It's one that he's been wailing on it.
Good.
So 9?
Yeah.
Okay. the second one is going to take a swing at Elizabeth, because right now, they're not, like... Yeah, I'll say it's there. That's a hit. She takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage, which is 13 off of her actual armor class, or her actual hit points.
18 or 13?
13, she had 5 fighting spirit hit points left. Hurt.
Yeah.
So it just clobbers her across the side of the shoulder and ribs. And you just hear crack as she sways sideways in the saddle. And you can see like a little bit of blood across her lip where part of the club hit her. That hurt. Victor's going to retaliate with a full round of attacks.
It's now on us now?
Yeah.
The other two are behind the
I
first
wondered
two,
about
and
that. Yeah.
They're... I'm going to move this just over here for a second. Things are going on right around this area right here, so it's not like they're... Well...
They can't really move around easily.
They could, but they're... They could.
I didn't intend to.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna move them back there because that's actually where they would be realistically. Because
That's 4 of them?
there's
The
4.
whole attack would be back
Oh,
there.
everybody.
The whole thing would be like back here because
Uh-huh.
this is this right here, so they would be.
Gotcha.
It's cramped on the grid, but it's so technically you're right. They would be able to.
I didn't mean to be right.
Able to launch 2 attacks against each of the heroes.
They get 2 attacks.
No.
Oh.
2
4
ogres
guys.
per 2 ogres. They're outnumbered. The
Oh,
heroes
2 ogres
The fighters
per-
are outnumbered 2 to 1. So that's a miss. That is not a miss. Victor takes it right in the face. Gonna burn his last superiority dice for parry. Not bad. He only takes 5 points of damage. Okay, now he's going to attack.
I
That's a hit.
apologize, Victor.
Don't apologize. It wouldn't have been fair. It wouldn't have been an accurate fight. The monsters wouldn't have been fighting smart if they'd been walking up on like 20 feet wide, going, "Oh no, we must attack 2 in line." You know, they're a quartet walking up.
Since they have so little brain,
They
it's
have
not
little
impossible.
enough brain, but they have enough brain to figure out that they can spread out if there's room to spread out. So that's 6 points of damage to the ogre.
Same one?
Yep. And for a second attack, that's a hit. It's another 6 points of damage. It's hurt.
Good.
Did not like that as he just carves into it, slashing across its neck and chest region. Edra.
Alright. So, my Mortimer Duan's hammer can follow them, or will
Yeah.
it get them in route? Will it might be
You
in
can hit
range?
the last guy.
Good, love to do that.
Or you can just creep around here 5, 10, 15, 20 and hit this other guy here.
Who's
Anybody?
attacking her?
This guy right here.
Oh, okay.
He's a hopelessly outrange, so you can hit
No,
any,
I was just
any of the guys in this last of the pack that you want.
I was just trying to make sure that if she could hit the guy that's hurting her.
16 plus 7 is 23.
That's it.
And then 4 use please. No, D8, sorry. I don't know. Five plus 7 is 12.
Okay.
Is this a new guy or somebody who's already been injured?
Almost all of them have been injured.
How about the guy
I
that's at
took 4 of
18 down?
Huh?
There's one guy that took the most damage because he took all
He's
14
14.
of Mike's.
Yeah, I'm not
damage.
gonna.
Where is
He's like on top of you.
Oh, okay. So,
So
I can't do him.
not
Okay.
him, but
Anybody?
I'll say you can hit one of the burn guys.
Okay.
For how much?
12.
Okay, plus 7.
No,
Not bad.
I have a D8.
No, plus 7 that he's already been hit.
Yes, exactly. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. That was not bad. He's not looking good.
Sounds good to me.
So. Action.
And then my action is I'm close to somebody there. I think it's time to hew somebody.
Hew away.
That's what I'm planning on doing. Okay, where are we? $16 plus 8 is... yes, yeah, okay. Sorry, I have to add it.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's 24,
And
but that is a hit.
D8 and
It would have
plus
been a hit with just the 16.
4 plus 2.
Alright. So.
It's the guy that's on me, right?
Yep.
So was he
So you-
injured before?
Huh?
Was he injured before?
He was the worst injured of the lot.
Oh, okay.
So you raise Hugh and just hack into him and just.
He's a Denduzio.
Almost headless orc.
Almost.
Nearly headless Nick.
Nearly.
Nearly headless somebody or other.
Nearly headless orc.
Yes.
What's that from?
Nearly headless Nick.
Yeah.
Is that from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yeah.
I haven't watched the movies, but I watched a lot of people reacting to it.
It must. We saw the first one. But then Grandpa's
That's right.
Okay, that's me
Rongear.
I assume you wish to spear
yeah,
someone.
Yeah, who's just one of those guys, yeah.
Alright, so ramming one of them.
And I do 2 D8s. Or
2 D6,
2
yep.
6s, yeah. Well, I can try.
Oh, there are worse times to have this happen.
2.
20.
He what?
Nat
Not
20.
20? So it wouldn't have counted regardless of what I rolled.
So it's better that you didn't roll.
Better
like
that you
12.
rolled low now, and
Yeah.
better that he rolled high now.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he manages to just dodge away from the spear as you try and whack it into him. Axiom.
yeah, I'm trying to. I think that a shocking grasp since I'm within melee,
Okay.
and I'm where I can't tell me
You are right here.
who's near me.
This guy and that guy.
Either one of them got a 7.
Well,
Well, let's go after the guy that just
did.
evaded me. I mean,
Okay.
really, that's kind of.
That is the one that got wounded last time. He learned his lesson, once burned, twice shy, and managed to evade your attack.
He's
So
gonna be
as he steps forward, you reach out and
that's
launch
2d8.
a melee spell attack with your d20
Oh yeah.
plus your spellcasting modifier, which I think is 7 or 8 now.
It's probably 7 because mine is.
All right.
15 total.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2d8 damage.
You have 2d8.
Yeah. 1. Here we go. 2.
Thank you. Come on, let's get 2 8s.
That would be sweet.
Oh, I got 6. I can't see that one.
So as you facepalm him
11.
for 11 points of damage,
Woohoo!
you just shove your hand into his face and just crackling arc of electricity across it as a second before he hits, and you just go.
Yeah.
And he's not dead, but he did not like that very much.
So
good.
was he injured before?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, we're getting progress here, everybody.
Yes. So that Finn is going
Perfect.
to take a stabby stab
Go,
at
and then go.
that. Is Direwolf is going to also make an attack.
Oh yeah.
He did the attack last time.
The Direwolf?
They were
They
too
were
far away.
They were out of range. The
Oh,
Direwolf
okay.
was moving out to here,
Okay.
and now comes running back to flank Finn's opponent,
Excellent.
so that he can get both pack tactics and sneak attack. So Wolf is going to go first with the pack tactics. What is that? 2d8, 2d6.
2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. That just barely hits.
All right.
For 8 points of damage. Oh, right, he also hit. Still. Yeah, just barely hits.
Is this an injured or uninjured orc?
We'll say it is an uninjured one because that's where he's standing.
Oh, where's the most injured one?
The most injured
Right on
one,
top of me,
I think, is
Oh no, I killed that one.
Okay.
right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, that is the injured one. Or no, did you hit this one
I-
or this one?
Killed the one that was right on top of
Yeah,
me.
but with your spiritual weapon, did you hit this guy or this guy? I think you hit
The
this
first
guy.
one, yeah.
This one? Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, this is the uninjured one.
Okay.
Because you really walloped him with your spiritual weapon.
Yes, it was wonderful.
And Finnan is going to attack. Advantage and sneak attack. Ooh, that's a hit. 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, plus 4 is 15 points of damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
As he just, as the guy turns around. Oh wait, strength saving throw. Where am I going? Okay. As the orc turns around to try and deal with the direwolf now snarling and snapping at it, Finn just stabs him right below the armor plate of his hide armor in the back. And something big and bad got hit. His leg gives out. He's clearly got like a severed spine, maybe some punched up organs. His ticket's just about punched.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's not out.
Not quite. Not quite.
What did the direwolf actually do with his attack?
He jumped on him and bit him.
Okay, I didn't see what the.
I don't have a thing for the direwolf right now.
No, I didn't see what his. I didn't hear what his.
8 points of
damage
damage.
was. Okay.
And a strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone. Elizabeth is going to whack ogres with her great axe.
What about his horse?
The horse is going to also attack with its hooves. That is a hit. 5 points of damage. As it just rears back and slams its hooves down into the ogre.
And that's one that's been injured before.
Yeah.
This is the one that she's been wailing on. That's a hit. 6 points of damage. Second hit. Ten points of damage.
Yes.
Right. The orcs are going to hold their ground and attack. The one here.
Who's this?
That is Edra. Edra, Finnan, Rongir, Orc, Ogre, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I've got the book.
Yes, and the hat and the stick.
Well, the book is the obvious thing for
Ah,
me.
true.
It's not a
So-
stick, it's a crystal
Staff. Crystal quarterstaff. So, the orc places its fate in my hands. Ha ha ho. It is going to lose its weapon.
Woohoo.
As it
Woohoo.
slashes at you, it just completely misses, and its weapon goes skidding about 5 feet away.
Probably because of the light from the
Or
sphere.
maybe it was slightly blinded.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's not doing well.
No, it's in bad shape.
Yeah. So, the next one is going to also attack you.
What?
2. I think it's a miss. Pretty sure it's a miss. Yeah, it's a miss. One is going to attack Victor. No. Finnan. Not miss. For 9 points of damage to Finnan. One is going to attack
Move around and attack the dire wolf.
Right?
$14 points of damage to the dire wolf. This is why I didn't want a mastiff.
Why you didn't want to ask?
A mastiff.
Okay, low points.
Points. It's a third attack. It's on Venom. I think that's a miss. Check. Nope, just hits. 6 points of damage to Finnan. Then the ogres are all going to beat on those two. Nope. Nope.
Hallelujah.
4 misses. So they just
Not only a
Is there
little.
anything that Victor can do as riposte or
he's out of
parry?
dice now.
Oh, okay, I
Parry
didn't know.
No, you're fine. The parry cost him his last
Okay.
superiority dice. Saved him some hurting, but he's out now until his next shorter long rest.
Okay.
But he does get to fight back.
Oh, he will on his turn, but with superiority dice,
Yeah.
he can either riposte or parry, which takes a reaction for his round. So, it's all of them. Victor's going to attack. That is a miss.
Yes. Oh no, not good. We're still on them.
That is not a miss.
All right.
That is 12 points of damage.
Yes.
That hurt as he just carves a chunk off of its shoulder.
Yes.
What did his horse do?
His horse is going to also attack. Deal 8 points of damage
Sweet.
as it just caves in the ogre's knee. It is not doing well. It's like down on its hands, trying to stay vertical and failing.
I like that.
Edra, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to Marhammer doing
Okay.
whoever can reach back there. $13 plus 7 is 20, and then 6 plus 7 is 13.
Alright, so the hammer of Martha Doon slams down on the other one. That's what you attacked earlier. And it is beaten into the ground by your spiritual weapon.
Good.
It just kind of
What? Shorty.
What?
That's Shorty now.
Oh, haha.
Good.
Even
and then
Finnan could call
gonna
him Shorty.
Hugh. Is there anybody close
Do you
enough
want
to
to
me?
Hugh, or do you? Because you are out of melee range with anything right now.
Oh,
You
okay.
can move up and attack with Hugh, or you can cast some spell on somebody.
I could probably. I wonder if I should save the magic missiles for the ogres and do like a flambe on this guy.
Your call.
Okay, I think I'm gonna flambe somebody who's injured significantly.
Okay,
So,
go for it.
alrighty.
So, nope. So I'm gonna stop you right there as you hit the one that Finnan stabbed the frick out of last time, and then return to the favor. A bolt of holy energy just shrieks out of the heavens and obliterates him from the map.
Oh, right.
What have we got? 3 left?
Yes.
So, good.
And Langir.
Sphere into that person.
Got it.
So I roll 2d.
2d6.
8.
That's good.
That's the one I think I shocked. No, I shocked the other one last time.
This is the one that's been uninjured so far, right?
Nope.
Oh, this guy's been injured?
No, he hasn't. Thank you.
This one's been injured. I could have rolled it into him.
It
too.
helps me because you got him on the board so I can sort of see
All right.
who is who, and what is what.
That hurt him. He did not
Okay.
like that very much, as this
So,
rolling ball of fire just rams into him from the side.
and I am also hoping to save spells for the other direction if I can. This one's more injured than this one.
Yes.
I'm going to shocking grasp him.
All right. Make an attack.
That's the D.
20 plus 7.
That's 20. It's got a 15 on it, so it must be 20. I can't see it. Well, I think a 19 or an 18.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d8.
I had 2 there. They're both there? Come on, 2 8s. Although I probably, How about 7 and an 8?
15 will do.
All right.
He's, yeah. He's very dead.
All right. All right.
Thenin is going to stab the one next to him. The direwolf is going to run first and go at it to give him advantage.
And that's this one?
Yep. That's a hit.
Right.
Yeah, that does it.
Done with orcs?
One more.
One more. Okay, cool.
Thenin is going to use his movement to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash action. Forget it. I'll just run up here. And that's a hit. Why now?
Nat 20?
No,
No.
worse. Maxed out damage rolls on sneak attack.
I don't know what that means.
Wow, because he doesn't need
Triple
it.
6s.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, but that makes him dead, right? You could use that again on the orcs.
Okay, so that means we're probably not going to get attacked.
Not for a minute.
This is too far away to do anything over there, but I can
20 feet at a time. That's
Yeah, move my guy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 56, 57. It's about 75 feet away.
Yeah.
Mine is, or his is.
Yours is comparable.
Okay.
I can,
Well,
50
I
to
can
65
get
feet
line of
away.
sight on
I'll
them
just
on
go
my
ahead
next
and-
turn, can't I?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll say, yeah, you can barely. You can just
Why would
barely,
I not be able to see him here?
There's a
Oh,
building in the way, isn't there?
Here. Oops. And I'll say they've gotten to here. If you're here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you can just see the
Okay.
battle line over there.
And I'm allowed to protect up to a certain number of people from the sphere.
Scope spells will save, like,
I can
4
save
or
up to
5
4,
people.
yeah,
4 or
but I
5
only
people
need
at
to
this
save.
point.
I need to save the
you made it up
horse
to
and
5
the,
now at this point.
I need to save 4 of them.
If you're
I've got 2
hitting those
horses,
guys. Fair.
but since
As
I can save
yeah,
them, yeah.
Right.
Fair. I wasn't really thinking about them. Thank you for thinking about them, because the DM brain would have come back to bite me in the back if I'd been like, oh, you only need to save 2, you're fine. And then I've been like, oh no, the horses.
Yeah, I don't want to. I
So-
like horses.
Elizabeth, I just forgot that they were like not an entity because I don't have minis for them. That is a hit for the horse. 14 points of damage, I think.
Sweet.
It's the first ogre, which completely just rips it out of the ballpark
Oh, cool.
as it's just down.
You took the one that
I
doesn't
don't
look
like using the zombie, but I had to because I have no other choices. So, that one's down. Victor's going to unleash a round of attacks against the other one. That is a 15.
Okay, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Huh? Okay. 4, 5, 9. Second attack. Let's hit. 12 points of damage.
Yes.
And cripes have been underrolling for that one. Shoot and flying
Oh,
fire.
no.
I completely messed that up.
What'd you do?
I was rolling for. I was supposed to be rolling for Lisbeth. I was rolling on Victor's dice and opponents.
Oh.
Let's try that again. Assuming 3 hits total.
Okay.
Reroll damage. Let's just reroll. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna reroll the whole thing. Make you guys do it, I'm gonna do it myself. Still a hit.
Good.
Of course. 13 points of damage to ogre in front of Lisbeth from the horse.
That's over here.
And then 2 ranged attacks. Still hits. 7 points of damage isn't bad. 12 points is better.
Ooh, that's a good number.
Now she takes the ogre off the map.
So we have 2 off the map?
1 off
No,
the map.
one off the map.
Because I messed up
Oh, I see.
that whole round of attacks the
I
first time around.
see.
It knocked the ogre off the map and then was damaging the other one. That was rolling with Victor's dice. Against Victor's opponents.
So okay, so all my numbers are off on her ogre,
So she's got 1 ogre down.
And the other one's
and
not
Victor
damaged.
does not.
No.
Okay.
He's still got one with like 80 something points of damage on it.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Alright. That brings us back to round okay. With no orcs. This brings us to the ogres. We're going to eat. Nope. Eat. Nope. I'm mean.
Huh?
I said I'm mean.
How so?
The second ogre attack against Elizabeth is going to hit her horse.
Oh.
But it's a miss.
Okay. I wondered if they could attack the horses.
They can.
I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want.
You can. It's just I haven't been thinking about it because the fighters have been functionally doing more damage, but it's finally trickled through the ogre's consciousness that there are horses there that can be hit.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay,
so-
so now what?
Victor's going to attack. We are moving as fast as we can on this to wipe out these high suckers. 21 is 11 points of damage. That knocks down the ogre.
All right. So we
Knocks
got
it
2
down.
down now.
Down and out.
Sweet.
I haven't yet started. I don't for this one. I may for other campaigns, but I don't do death saves for my NPCs
Thank you.
because it can happen. It's not illegal, but it's just one more layer of headache that I don't need to deal with when I'm dealing with three DMPCs.
Right. Exactly.
With the upstairs D&D or subsequent campaigns after these guys hit level 20 in Stormhowl,
Yeah.
I may do that. But 11 is 8 points of damage against the new. No, not 8 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
13 points of damage
All right.
against the ogre because this is still Victor.
Right. Did his horse do something?
Killed an ogre. Second attack by
Right,
Victor
right.
is 8 points of damage against his new ogre opponent. Did you say ogre opponent?
Over the plant.
Right, Edra.
All right. So Move my March Hammer doing thing.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
And I was thinking about this in terms of my sphere.
Yes.
I can move to a position, let the concentration go on the sphere,
And then
recast, and get it that full distance.
Yep.
With a magic object, you can do that.
Yeah,
you can let it go, and then
You can
Right, it
dismiss
takes another spell,
it.
right?
It'll
it
take another
takes-
spell slot.
Takes another
But I
spell
got
slot.
plenty of spell
And-
slots.
Flaming Sphere takes an...
It's a concentration spell, isn't it?
That
Mine is not.
says it lasts for the duration. So...
So I can't let it go. Can I cast more than one?
I don't think you can maintain concentration, so theoretically, it would just wink out as you cast the new one. So it would just be a
The same
flip
thing
switch.
that I want to do. So
Yeah.
what I want to do is move. I'm allowed to do it up to how many feet?
Can I have my turn though?
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So theoretically, then I could do the same thing, but I do not want to get into melee distance with an ogre.
No. So I'm going to say you guys are about here-ish
Yeah.
in this area. So do you want to move first, or...
Well, how far do I have to move to get to recast one that can hit them? That's my
60-foot range.
so get me the farthest out that I can be and still cast it.
Here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. So I'm just gonna move you over here. You move your full movement.
Yep.
It's like not the right size
Yeah.
range
Right.
differential here. But you do manage to recast it. I think you have to dismiss it. I'll double check. Or until you cast the spell again. So.
Okay.
Just want to move it somewhere here.
Yeah. Can I move it and bring it in from behind them? Would that give me any advantage or no?
I'll say that since you're not, no.
Okay.
Because you
Yeah,
are,
oh, if I
you're
were
making
behind
the
the-
attack.
Gotcha.
It's moving the weapon behind them.
Okay,
But
right.
you have to be theoretically
Makes sense.
behind them
Okay.
to take full advantage of the advantaged
Sure.
situation. If
Okay.
you were behind them, if for example, you were, for example, hitting Victor just
Right,
for
because,
for
right.
explanational purposes, you would get advantage. But since you're
Okay.
there,
That's fine. 19 plus.
that hits.
Okay. Then.
They don't have a very high armor class.
Oh, 1 plus 7.
Points of damage is still 8 points of damage.
Yeah. On the one that was injured, or
Yes.
yeah.
Aren't both of them injured?
Nope, just
No?
one.
Okay.
Elizabeth just killed the one that she was up
Right,
against
okay.
at the end of her turn.
Okay, so that's what I can do, right?
That's your bonus action.
Okay. Then I need to mark. Let's see. I think magic missile.
All right.
What can I do? I think a 3rd level against one that is not wounded. What do you think? Wounded or not wounded? Take one out. I'm not get them all the way out. That's my
Not
question.
to influence you either way. Your typical strategy thus far has been beat one into
One
the
to
ground
death, okay.
until it's no longer
Yep.
moving. Step on its throat and then
Right.
move on to the next
Okay,
one.
so kill
To
the one
keep
that's
it from
wounded.
being able to hurt us.
Exactly, because they
exactly.
can still hurt you up to the
Right.
moment that they're dead.
Right. Okay. So let's go after
Which is
him.
a blessing when you're this guy as a DMPC fighting along
Sure.
your one hit point against a green dragon.
Yes.
But all right. So magic missile is 3rd level.
5d4.
Third level.
Yep,
Third level
third level.
is 5d4 plus 5. There's another d4. The last
My
one.
box went away.
Yeah, I took it away to do the battlefield. I think you've already given us all your d4s.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5. All right. Let's make this count. Two, 4. I've got one cantilevered. Should I re-roll it?
Just roll a cock one, yeah.
2, 4, 10. Plus 4 is 14. Plus 5 is 19.
19 points of damage. That's good. All right.
All right. Cool.
So
Alright, we're getting there.
So I need to move so I've got line of sight regardless.
Yeah, I'll just say you
Am I next?
Yes, I'm just going to say you move up to where you have line of sight. It's going to take
Okay.
your full movement. It doesn't look like it on the grid map, but it's over here on the map. Yes.
Okay, so my biggest quandary is, do we expect to have more people coming out of here?
Not so far. No. At this point, it doesn't look like anyone is in there.
Well, I was just, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if I, see, I've got one D3 left. I mean, one third level left.
Mhm.
There's only, I can protect everybody in here. I can put
Oh,
this,
right, you did fireball them. I'm sorry. I was trying to think where you lost your first third level. Like,
yeah, I did
I
use
forgot
it once.
that you had already used it on the orc
Yeah,
pack, and I'm
so,
like,
but if I put the third level there,
yeah.
rather than, it's not going to take them out though, is it?
Well,
If I mean, it's 8 D6s.
Well, if you rolled- yeah, if you could
the
get the one
fireball
guy
will
down.
hit both of them.
Yeah,
The flaming sphere can only hit one of them when it
Yeah.
comes into existence. So,
yeah.
and it has a higher max damage capability than the flaming sphere out of the gate. Yes, it's a one-off, but you can cast fireball to soften them up and then cast flaming sphere, or
Next time around.
you can cast flaming sphere this time and then fireball on bonus.
Yeah, I'm
action
trying to
round.
decide if
So it just depends on which order you want to deal the hurt in.
I'm going to deal the major hurt
All right.
to try and. So do I have to do a D20 first?
No, you just start rolling d6s like mad, and I roll dex saves for both of them, and you execute sculpt spells to save the 4 people in the blast radius.
7,
Uh-huh.
9, 10. You need to be all 6s. 6. No, it was 10, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 10, 20, 28.
All right.
It's nothing to sneeze at. That's good damage. For both of them?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Full damage on both of them. They both rolled under a 13, and they don't have a significantly high dex bonus, if I'm reading this correctly.
What was the total? 28?
Yeah, they got a -1 dex.
Oh, wow.
28 points of damage to both of
Yes.
them.
Sweet.
Which at least puts them closer to being taken out.
Yeah, Victor's ogre is looking very bad.
Good. That's very good.
So we've got Finnan, who has to move.
So Finnan is going to use his bonus action to mount the direwolf as it runs by
Ah, excellent.
and run. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to use his dash action. Direwolf, I don't know what it has speed, but it's like. Oh, it's like a. Oh. No, he's going to use the direwolf. So he's going to move all the way out here because he has 50-foot speed on the direwolf, and
Oh.
he's going to take its dash action.
Excellent.
And he's going to stay out of range. The direwolf is hurt. He's not going anywhere near those things.
Yeah.
But he's going to then launch an arrow. From the first
So the
from
direwolf
direwolf.
isn't going to be attacking because it
Correct.
doesn't want to go that
He's
close.
not going that close.
Yeah. That's my concern.
He
right
got
now.
stomped pretty bad by
Mhm.
orcs. He's not going anywhere
Yeah.
near an ogre.
Right. I'm with him.
Like, he's a full 2 size classes smaller than the ogres.
So am I, right?
Huh?
So am I, right?
You're a medium creature. They're
Oh, okay.
large. He's a small creature.
Okay.
So, as a small creature, he's 2 size. You're only 1 size class less. That's a hit for sneak attack damage because he has an unhandicapped ally in range.
Right.
8, 9, 13.
Which one?
The injured one.
Okay,
That,
two
that
injured.
Victor's been hammering
Victor's,
on.
okay, 13.
Well, both of them are injured.
That Victor's been hammering on. So
We're hitting him down
that's,
there. We're wearing
that's
him
all-
down.
It just sticks it
close,
right
guys.
in the ear. It's like the most wet willy of your
Love
life.
it.
And it's just like clawing at its ear,
Yeah.
but it's like not really.
Earwig.
Well, no, it's like it's not completely coordinated. Like something major got stuck
Oh.
inside,
Well, let's hope that
and
reflects
it's
the
like,
eyes.
like its eyes are kind of rolling two different directions. It's got a head injury. It's got intracranial bleeding. It's got something.
Sweet,
going on.
sweet, sweet, sweet.
But it's not dead.
No,
It's
but
going
it's
to be.
close.
It's going to be.
Elizabeth's horse pummel the snot
Yay!
out of this ogre with 24 points of damage.
Of the one that's got the arrow sticking out of his ear?
No, unfortunately
That's
not.
okay,
That's
that's
Victor's
okay.
opponent,
That's
but
fine.
So this is the one that has only got the blast from me.
Woo wee woo wee woo wee. Looking really damaged.
and then Elizabeth is going to attack twice. Another
him out.
natural 20
Take him out, take him
for
out.
18 points of damage right there.
This is awesome. We're getting, man, they're almost, wow, this is great.
So that's 18 plus.
Second
20
attack.
something.
24 plus,
I'll take it. It's 7 points of damage.
wow, it's awesome. Looking very, very good for us.
Hi.
Very high.
No, she knows. That's all. I was answering.
So the last two attacks by the ogres. I'm just saying they're low. They're bad. They're not doing good. This is a miss from the one that like just
Yeah,
is like
not
still
surprising.
like doing the thing in its ear. It just kind of goes. And Vector just goes right just back out of the way. And oh, that felt good. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I did thought it was maybe
Oh
the,
man, that was my back.
oh, I thought it was the chair.
No, that was my back. This one doesn't move. The second one is going to attack Elizabeth's horse, and it is going to miss.
Yes.
Good.
Just barely.
We'll take it. A miss is
It's
as
like-
good as a mile in that case.
Just slams a
A
divot
little
in
bit
the
of
ground
a
right next
main
to
cut, haircut.
down. It
Oh, I
like, tries
see
to
it.
smash its skull in and just bashes like this far in front of its nose. And that is the end of their attack. Victor is going to attack. Horse first. Miss. Okay, horse. That was useless.
It's okay.
It's a hit. That's a good order.
Yes!
As he just stabs it right through the eye. And
Awesome.
it just falls backward. Thud. And he's going to move to attack.
From behind.
Sure, why not? That's extra speed. That's an advantage here.
Just wondering.
Uh,
If you're gonna move, you want to do it from behind, right?
Always.
yeah, that's 13 points of damage.
Ooh, getting close.
Yeah.
You might be able
He
to
just
take him out.
slashes down across the back of its neck,
Alright.
and it is hurt. It is very hurt.
Well, I have one magic missile left. Let's see, that would
How
give me...
many charges have you used so far?
I leave one off to the side.
Okay, just
so
double
that's-
checking
yep,
to make sure
yep.
that I don't have to roll a d20 to see if this thing turns into ash.
Right, so that would be 3d4 plus 3, so I think that would potentially, if I could get all the way, that's probably my best possibility. Oh, my spiritual weapon there?
Yeah,
Hey, nail him first.
go for it.
It's spiritual weapon they're taking out.
That would be cool. 11 plus 7?
It's
Okay.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh, is he dead?
Doesn't matter what you roll.
You're rolling 2d8s.
No, I'm rolling 1d8
You're rolling 1d8.
plus 7, which is like 2d8.
So the hammer just. How do you want to do this?
Oh, let's see. He is completely swept off his feet as the hammer catches him someplace he would rather not be caught, and lifts him straight up in the air and down. I'm angry. He hurt my friends.
Okay. So it's not 100% off the feet, but because it's an ogre, it's a big thing. But you smash him in his loincloth, and
So,
he gets definitely jolted hard enough that he noticed.
He
and
died of
it
some
hurt.
hurt.
And he just jolts and then falls back on the ground.
was he the one with the arrow in his ear?
Yes. No.
No, that was the
No,
other.
that
That
was
was
the other
Victor's.
one.
Okay.
This was the one that got like a long sword across
lots
the
of-
back of his
right,
spine.
right.
He was like partially paralyzed because he got slashed right
Yeah.
across the base of the neck, right above the shoulders.
So maybe it cracked his spine when he fell or something. Finished him off.
No, blunt force trauma to the
Okay.
whatever it was that you hit. I'm not even gonna ask.
I don't know what their
No,
anatomy
I
is,
don't
so I'm not
know.
gonna worry.
Yeah, moving
I
on.
heard him.
Smashing him in the center line in the A-frame just finished him off.
Cool.
So, as you are done with that attack,
Whew.
what do you guys wish to do?
Could we?
We
have
need
a
to
rest?
explore a bit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I should see what
Yeah.
else is here, and then maybe find a secure spot
So-
for a quick 8 hours.
Yeah.
Well,
The
we
grassy
could
courtyard.
rest and then explore.
No, I think we ought to kind of look around, make sure that we haven't got anything that we have overlooked, because we haven't been inside, have we?
No. As you progress around the courtyard, I'm assuming you're doing an outside
Yeah,
in search.
absolutely.
You find that the ground is littered with bones, broken weapons, and shattered armor from past battles, and evidence of orcs and ogres camping there is much in evidence. The northwest and northeast quadrants contain rotted wooden troughs and posts that were once used to feed, water, and tether horses, very likely. The northwest tower is open to the sky and strewn with rubble. As you progress around, the southwest tower is roofless with a rubble-filled break in the southwest wall. Here. Then little actually remains of this tower. East. Southeast. Lying amid the debris is a rusty iron bell,
Oh, calling the faithful to prayer or something?
very large rusty iron bell.
See.
Made of what?
Iron. It's a
Iron
rusty
bell.
iron.
Yeah.
And then this one is the only one that actually is intact. An iron ladder inside climbs to a stone trapdoor in the ceiling. And on the battlemented rooftop is the smitten and smoted body of the
Yes.
orc sentry that
Yes.
was up there. As you enter the main building here, rows of crumbling pillars support the 40-foot-high vaulted ceiling of this hall.
Mm.
Humanoid bones litter the dusty floor, and a 10-foot square hole in the ceiling leads to the belfry. No rope hangs from the bell, which on inspection appears to be made of untarnished copper. Do you guys want to go up and check out the outside, the belfry now, or do you want to wait?
Well, let's go up and well, let's see. Yeah, let's go up and see what's what.
Out of curiosity, do you have? Oh, yes, you do. So, you have the spider staff, which can cast spider climb on people.
Cool.
So
And Finnan was,
he was carrying it for the whack-a-mole.
yeah, but
In the
does he
Weirrat's
go
mind.
up or do?
Who wants to?
Yeah.
Finnan's obviously the obvious candidate to go up first, but anyone can have spider climb cast on them because spider climb is a cute little spell that enables. It is until the spell ends up to 1 hour.
Oh my goodness.
It's a concentration spell, so you can only cast one person at a time.
Okay.
I think I have to double check the specifics. Oh, that's this.
Well, whoever we send up can take along a rope.
Correct. Shoot. One willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed.
Ooh, cool.
So 30 feet up.
Well, up to an hour, it's got a climbing speed of 30 feet per
For
round.
6 seconds.
Yeah, but I
Excuse
meant,
me.
but
Yeah.
that would get it 30, would be one, yeah.
Right, one.
So,
One round with a 12, with a double dash.
so someone has to have a rope and we're going to send him up.
All right, Finnan's going up, and he is going to examine the bell, and he's like, "It's all right up here. No one's up here. Guys, I think I found where the locals buried their gold.
Oh,
This is copper paint." You hear a slight
Beautiful.
scratching noise and a few flecks of copper-colored paint drift to the floor, and then you hear.
which is why it's nocturnal.
Nope, it's fine. We're all right. No gold up here. This bell isn't covered in copper paint
Solid
and completely
gold.
made of gold. And they're just like, Finnan? Yeah? You're trapped up there. It's gold.
So,
Wow. Sweet. What a brilliant
how
idea.
do we get it down?
We've got ropes.
It's going to be heavy.
We've got horses.
It's about 3 feet wide, the bell.
Wow.
Finnan drops a rope for Victor to come up because he has carpenter's tools.
Sure, right.
So, everyone clear below?
We're clear.
Everybody what?
We're all
Clear?
clear below.
Right. It takes him about a minute, and he detaches the bell, and it just pung hits the ground. Closer inspection reveals that it probably weighs about 50 pounds.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty heavy.
That's not that heavy for a 3-foot wide bell.
Well, bells don't have to be very thick.
No, but they can be. They could. I mean, it could be. So okay, cool.
Does
So
it now have a crack in it?
No, it's dented from the fall, but
sure. Okay.
other than that,
So it would not be something that even if two of us slung something on our shoulders, we could certainly carry it.
I mean, theoretically, almost any of you guys could
Could
carry
carry
it.
a
Chuck most
50
of your gear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have any of our pack animals, do we? Do we have our wagon with us? I can't remember if we brought the wagon or not.
Yeah, I
Don't think
don't.
we did.
Wait. No.
No, but
I
50
think
pounds on
that
a horse. is
we
like
either have
nothing.
them on the war horses or on our pack animals is what we've got
Okay.
here. I'm assuming that this stuff right here, for example,
Right.
is on the pack animal.
I have a whole list of stuff that's in the wagon, though.
Yes, the wagon is one thing. The wagon.
Our pack
Party
animals
supplies and wagon
donkey
is
boy,
somewhere
right?
around here.
Because my donkey boy has. If I'm riding,
Here it
or
is.
if I'm-
Party wagon
Okay.
is here, but we left the wagon in Fandalen. However,
Right.
I'm going to assume that we kept our pack donkeys.
Yeah. Donkey boy's carrying 250. He can carry 420.
Right.
So any of our
Any
pack
of
animals
the
don't have
pack
to shed
animals
anything.
Okay.
won't have to shed anything to
Right.
carry a 50-pound
Okay.
bell.
Right.
So we've got that, and we were. Is this our treasure, or is
Yeah,
it,
one donkey tweet.
or does it go with whoever asked us to do this? I can't
Nobody
remember.
asked. Actually, Finnan was sharing a bottle of Blue Eye with
We heard.
Sister Garel, and she told him about
Ah, okay.
how
So
the locals buried their gold in. I can reread you the story if you'd like, but
no, that I remember it now.
yeah.
And so this is all in here.
Yep.
Do we need to go into here too?
I think we should search everywhere because that might not be all of their gold. It could be, but it might not be.
Okay. So as you progress, are you going in here, or here first?
Where did we? We were starting in the north.
Here.
Okay.
Here,
Go right.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
How unusual for
What do I normally go left?
you.
Regardless, it's this one.
Right.
So, crick of my neck.
You don't have to hold that
No,
down.
no, it's, I'm holding a positional marker on in my head because this map is upside down.
Here,
Yeah,
just a
that's
second.
fine.
I'll do this.
That's fine. I'll just take this for a second. Flip this upside
Okay.
down. One right, which is left. So yes, I'm right. Right is left. Okay. So the room contains 6 beds with moldy mattresses, the shattered remains of a wooden table and 6 chairs, and a soot-stained fireplace containing a rusty cauldron hanging from a spit. There's a narrow break in the wall here that would provide an alternate exit.
So how about, I'd like to know what's in the cauldron, if anything. No?
Make a perception check.
That's 20, right? I'm trying to figure out why I got that look. I'm gonna find something like socks. I don't find anything.
What is it?
5.
Okay. You see some old fly-blown meat and bones, but you're not really able to recognize the bones.
The reason I ask is because they could have hidden
No,
more
no,
of the
you're
gold in
fine.
there.
That's fine.
I'm wondering when she was specific enough to say they buried their treasure there.
Did I say buried?
She may have just said
You
hidden.
did say buried.
Hid.
Hid.
Okay. All right. So
Slip of the tongue on things.
that's okay. That's all right. I think we've probably covered
So
this
we've
one. Let's just keep
we've
going
done that room. We
Yeah.
come out and now go
and
into
go
this
right
one.
again.
All right. 6 stone pillars. Oh no, that's the.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
6
right.
stone pillars brace the vaulted ceiling of this temple, the floor of which is buried under a thick layer of dust. Also covered in dust are 4 humanoid skeletons in tattered priestly vestments lying near a stone altar situated in an alcove under 4 narrow windows. Carved into the front of the altar is a humanoid eye. Both of you make a
Yeah.
religion check.
18 plus 5, so it's 23.
16 plus 7.
You recognize it as the insignia of Savras, the god of divination and fate.
Which
Yes.
makes a lot of sense. And that's Finnan's deity?
Tamora.
Okay.
Do you have detect magic on your spell list for the day?
I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
Think so.
Just double checking.
I don't
But
have
we
that
can do
stuff.
perception, and we've been able to detect magic all along. I thought that was just something.
No, we could do arcane checks
Arcane checks. That's it.
or arcana, sorry.
Arcana checks are usually better for an object, but
Right.
like
There's one
they're
other.
more to determine the what? Screw this! I've got the player handbook right here. Your Arcana check measures your ability to recall lore about spells, magic items, eldritch symbols, magic protection for planes of existence and the inhabitants of those planes. Your Religion check measures your ability to recall lore about deities, rites, and prayers, religious hierarchies, other symbols, and practices of secret cults. Mostly to help identify objects rather than to detect the actuality of something
Okay.
being there. So, do you approach the altar? Do you search the altar? Do you back away from the altar screaming? Do you run outside tearing at your hair? This is a general question to the whole party.
Okay, I'm going to approach the altar. I think
Alright.
it would be worth approaching.
Okay.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm searching.
Okay, so you search the altar, make an investigation check.
10 plus 0. No, wait, that's 10 plus 4, 14.
I'll look too.
Okay. I'll say that was a perception check because that's what it calls for, but that's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
This is perception.
Perception.
Let's see what perception is. So I have 18.
Okay. So which one of you is touching the altar first?
Probably. I would think you.
Both of you see that the bottom of the altar does not quite reach the floor.
Oh. Means it's definitely got magic.
No, like
No, it means
it's like slightly
raised up
raised
slightly.
base.
Oh.
So did you beat me there, being longer of stride, or are you holding back?
I'll go.
Okay, just curious.
So as you touch the altar to push it or pull it or figure out what's going on, you fall to the ground with your eyes kind of rolled back in your head. You float through the roof of the shrine in a vision. You're seeing a vision from Savras.
Okay.
You in your mind, your mind's eye floats up through the roof of the shrine as you see the eye of Savras begin to glow, and you soar across the fields outside of Coneyberry,
Wow.
across Neverwinter Wood, no, across the foothills here, sorry, and down past Wyvern Tor, across Icespire Peak, to a castle.
In the what are those?
In the
Stone.
In the Sword
in
Mountains.
the Sword Mountains,
Okay.
yes. As
And this
you
is my
approach the
perception doing
approach
this.
the northwest spur of Icespire Peak, you see a stone fortress with a small-ish, with a young white dragon curled up on the roof, apparently asleep. Thin puffs of vapor erupt as it shifts, its tail curling around its nose. Then your vision pulls back into your body. You're dragged back down the roof into your body, and you come to yourself with a jolt on the floor of the shrine, with the rest of the party kind of standing above you going, you okay there?
Yeah, yeah.
Does
I'll
it
tell
cause
you
him
about it
damage?
later as soon as my head comes back together.
Does it cause him damage?
Nope.
Is there more than one vision in that altar?
Touch it if you want.
Touch it. I'll touch it. Wasn't sure.
Well,
If it,
I
no,
mean,
that's okay. No, that's fine. That's
yeah.
fine. That's perfectly
No,
fine.
I'm trying to think here, because it says a second time it specifies in the rules, so you may receive the same vision, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You may
But it would be
receive
the same vision.
it
I
would
was
be the
curious
same
whether it would be a
vision.
different
No,
vision.
if you receive something, it's the same vision.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
So-
experienced a vision, man.
Yes.
Lady?
What are you eating? The mushrooms?
So, as you're
AOT.
touching it, you're able to push the shrine altar about 3 feet to the south, revealing an unlocked wooden coffer tucked inside a 1-foot square cavity in the floor.
Oh.
It's on stone rollers, which is why it didn't quite touch the floor.
Ah.
The coffer contains approximately 57 gold pieces, and key.
Hmm?
The key.
C-H-I?
K-E-Y-A-T.
Not unless you're a monk, and that would be K.I. Wizard of the Coast.
Depends on which language.
Dungeons and Dragons calls it K.I. So, there's a question mark worked into the head of this wrought iron key.
Wow.
Now would be a time for an Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah. I know I've seen this before. 2.
13 plus 7.
Oh, good.
20.
You recognize this as a mystery key. There is a 5% chance of unlocking any lock into which it's inserted. Once the key unlocks something, it disappears.
Cool.
But the little wooden box we found is unlocked already, right? Okay.
I could give it to Tim.
And it just kind of looks at you. Flicks like a card shark. Just kind of flicks open the picks from his thieves to his cellar. Piker.
much
cannot.
much better
You can
than
only do
5%
one.
chance.
It
Right.
cannot.
Well, cool. So you got the key.
He identified
the
it.
key,
Yes,
has it
good,
for now,
good,
unless
good,
he wants to
yeah.
go to someone
Right,
Right?
else.
No. I just want to make sure we had the.
Yeah.
And there's 57 gold.
So
to
I've got
divide
the
up.
key, a
So-
potion of superior healing, a hat of wizardry, which I'm wearing,
Yep.
ascending stone, and I'm assuming we've got it back from Tybalt.
As you're saying that, not yet. Never mind.
So wait-
Goggles of night, and I've got
You have the goggles in there?
whole. Yeah, I didn't give it to anybody.
Okay.
It was handed to me. I don't
Okay.
need it.
All right. We.
I think the warriors
Elizabeth,
should have that.
Elizabeth has it for now, or Victor has it, or somebody has it.
Pole
for
of
now.
collapsing
You keep on to that for now.
and gauntlet of orc power.
All right.
So you want to divvy up? We got 2 ways to divvy up the gold. We could do 10 each and leave 7 in the coffer in the common. But we also have. Are we including Tybalt in the gold distribution from this particular event, even though he has chosen not to be here?
Did you come with us?
No, that's my point. Even though he chose not to be here.
The 57 gold pieces? No.
Okay, cool. So, do we want to put 10 each and then put 7 in the group coffer?
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then we have to decide what to do with the bill.
With the what?
We're going to
The
sell
bell.
it.
Just so you're aware, we have 399 gold pieces in the party funds right now.
Oh, I like that.
And 5 diamonds worth 100 gold pieces each.
Ooh, I like that too.
Which,
Well, I have
Roger, if you-
1,109 gold pieces.
Roger, if you ever take the spell Chromatic Orb, then you would need one of the diamonds.
And how many? Oh,
We have 5 of them.
Well,
So in
it's,
other words,
it's a
let's not sell
non-consumable.
them.
It's not a consumable.
I've got
Um,
something that I need a consumable diamond.
So Revivify is
That's it.
diamonds. It says diamonds, so I'm going to say that it's not a singular diamond worth 300 gold pieces, but it is diamonds worth 300 gold pieces, which the
Okay.
spell consumes.
Right.
And then Chromatic Orb, I don't know if it's in here, which
I
was
don't
stupid
know
if it
what it
wasn't. It's not, which is stupid. But in the Player's Handbook spell list, if you look up, or if I look up, let's be good here, Chromatic Orb, you need a diamond worth at least 50 gold pieces. So, it's 100 gold piece diamond will do the trick. You hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature you can see within range. You choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder for the type of orb you create, and then make a ranged spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 3d8 damage of the type you choose.
Sweet.
Now that's
kind
not
of a piker.
Huh?
That is nice.
Well, it's 3 as opposed. What's the level?
First.
Oh, first level?
First level evocation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it's good. I was thinking if it were a D3, I mean a 3rd level, then it would be a piker.
Nope. First level evocation.
Okay.
So.
So we've done
10
this
gold pieces
room,
each. Yep.
and we've still got the bell to take back someplace.
Yeah.
And so let's go into the
Probably.
4th room.
Right.
Alright. All the furnishings in this room have been destroyed, and part of the south wall has collapsed.
And there's nothing there.
Nothing to value. Unless you want me to roll for something humorous and harmless.
You.
Where did you... What the heck?
What?
Alright. Victor's got 38 gold pieces.
Where do you get those from?
Total.
Oh. Where did you
How
spend
did
the
I-
gold
how
pieces?
did
On
I
a
end
horse?
Probably on the horse.
Yeah.
How did I end up with over 1,000 gold
You
pieces?
haven't bought anything.
That is true.
I didn't need anything.
That is also true.
I will buy some spells, I guess. But
Well,
Eventually you'll be spending gold on spells, and you'll be happy you haven't,
Right,
because
exactly.
spells take, like,
50 gold pieces.
something of that nature.
Okay, so we probably want to head to wherever towards our next adventure.
May I make a small suggestion? We are all wounded.
Yeah,
Our
let's
spells are down.
let's rest.
Let's find a kind of one of these secure places, most secure places here, and hunker down and guard ourselves in.
Everything except for the chapel has a breach in the wall.
Chapel has a breach, doesn't it?
Not the shrine.
Oh, okay. Just a thought, because I could use a little bit of RA.
So long rest, all spell slots, all hit dice, all fighting spirit points, all superiority dice.
I didn't use any level 1 spells
Me
this
neither.
last time
Yeah.
around.
Right.
And I only used one of each of the. No, I used both of the 3s, but only one of the 2s.
But I only ended up with the spare, no, 1 plus the spare of the wand of magic missile, so I was cutting it close.
And I didn't get hit.
Yeah. The orcs were rolling crap
Yeah.
during their attacks on you guys.
They're allowed to.
Oh, I'm not
So-
complaining.
We like that, that's right.
Yeah. But
So,
I'm not, I think
long
that-
rest,
And then I think
1 day's ration,
Yeah. What time is it?
8.
8:15. You want to call it short, or...
I'd like to call it short.
Alright. So that is where we'll end the session. I will put you guys on the road to the...
Where are we going?
Well, we can take some time
next.
to move to some place
Alright.
if you want.
So,
'Cause I just don't want to get into a long battle.
you won't.
Actually, I'd love to, but my mind doesn't want to.
And where are you?
He's right.
It's like, oh, can't find him.
Oh, your card?
Yeah, his card.
That's not good.
There it is.
Wow.
Alright. So, as you are traveling along the road, as you come to consciousness the next day, you have your breakfast and you decide where do you want to go next. There are 2 things that you've been thinking about doing. 3 if you count the dragon barrel, which you guys have the dragon barrel, you have the tower lighthouse on the coast that you guys can go to, or you can follow the little leather satchel map.
Do we have a 4th because of my vision?
You do.
I'm not saying I want to do that,
no.
but
You have someplace else you could go. You have the directions to the place that you saw the dragon.
yeah,
So if you want to go trounce the dragon, be my guest.
not yet.
All right.
Let's I've always loved vacation on the beach.
I've been thinking I'm very curious about it. I don't know what our skills are in water, but I think we are a pretty good crew, and unless it's like hundreds and hundreds of feet deep.
You know,
should
after
live.
we're done with that, then we've got some time to do some sunbathing on the beach.
I don't sunbathe.
I'm not going to address that right now because I'm still working out my comfort level with my characters.
So we're going to head in that direction.
All right. Okay. So you're gonna head for the.
Oh,
coast?
wait a minute. We've got this bell.
Correct.
We should probably take the bell someplace first.
Is there something on the way? By any chance?
Strictly on the way, strictly speaking, you would probably want to take the coast road up to Neverwinter and
Yeah.
sell it,
Yeah.
or alternatively, trek down past Leyland to Waterdeep to sell it. Either way is fine.
Where is the lighthouse?
Is it lighthouse? It's a lighthouse.
We haven't been to Waterdeep.
It's a lighthouse. No, none of us have actually.
Where is Waterdeep?
South of Leylon.
So is it the Sea of Dead?
Mirror of Dead Men? No, that is it is off this map.
It's right here.
No, the Leylon is like the southernmost city we've got on the map. Waterdeep is probably down by the back of your chair.
So this is closer.
True. Waterdeep is bigger.
And where is the?
Leylon is Neverwinter is closer.
Where is the
Tower of Storms. From what you've been able to tell, it's almost a straight shot out from Fandalin on the coast.
Where's
It's between the Tribor
Here.
Trail and
So
Leylon.
it's straight out here.
Almost straight shot, yeah.
So
Maybe 20, maybe
and
10
we are
miles.
where right now?
You're
Coneyberry.
5 miles south of Coneyberry.
So we're here.
Yep.
So if we did a pretty much straight, we'll probably be Neverwinter.
Well, I'm trying to think that how much further is it?
I'd have to get an actual map of Faerun up on my computer, but it's like at least 30 or so miles south of Leylon.
We might be able to go there for something else, but really I think we should be expediting.
You can probably find someone that will buy a gold bell off of. Vandalin's tapped when it comes to selling things.
Right,
at
we're
this
not going to
point.
sell there. But Neverwinter probably would have something we could.
Yeah.
Probably. Or I mean, if you think
you'll
we
get
should
an
go.
honest price.
Okay.
Probably.
I mean, I'm comfortable if you think it's not going to be where we should go. I'm
I mean,
comfortable going down to.
It's the big city on the Sword Coast that we're able to get to.
Right,
It's rebuilding at this point.
right.
It's being rebuilding.
Well, that'd be bell. Something.
They might be
I
able
welcome it.
to at least sell the bell gold or use the gold.
Gold, right, to
Probably
buy.
melt it down into coin.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord Neverember, I don't know. Neverember.
Neverember. It's
Lord
Neverwinter,
Neverember.
Neverember.
This Lord Neverember would probably be glad to take some gold off your hands
Yeah,
to
but-
fund
This is long steep.
the City of Skilled Hands.
Take it.
Yeah.
So I'll say narrative purposes here. I'm just going to cut a lot of our
Yeah.
terms short.
Good.
You stop by Fandalin on the way and are approached by dwarven representatives from the mine.
Mm-hmm.
Did we figure out how much it was going to run for approximately?
It was profiting about
150
100.
apiece or
No, we
150
were thinking the profit was probably going to run about 100 something.
All right.
Each or total.
Each total.
Total.
Let me double check something really fast before I finalize that.
Where's my paper? Uh-oh.
Oh, huh. Somebody asked. 10% of Fandalin mining wealth amounts to.
What's that?
Let me check. Oh my. A guy over at the Wizards of the Coast forum calculated it to 3,000 gold pieces per month. The numbers he basically pulled out of the air, but which sounded impressive. Personally, I will give the party 1,000 gold per month after a year. The first year of all profits will go to them getting the mine up and running. I think this is the reason the mountain party will already have big plans, yada yada, fiddle. So.
Who gets 10% of it?
Are we a year yet?
No, we're at the first month of pay, essentially.
So the profits are going towards rebuilding them for not a year.
No, the first month of pay. It's like month
Okay.
10 now, right?
First year of all profits go to getting the mine up and running is what this guy said. I'm not
Right,
saying
but
it's-
we've come through almost a year. We went through how many months are there in a year? Because we began in month 5. We've come through 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. And what the note I have here is in month 9 is the mine's first payment.
That's, yeah. 365-day year split into 12 months that lasted 30 days each.
Okay.
So it's month-wise, it's pretty standard,
Okay.
except that
alright.
it's 30 days. But so how long has it been?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Not quite half a year.
Okay. In that case, I'll say that it's going to take twice as long. It's going to take 2 years to get the full profits. But we are going to get about 1,000 gold a month going forward
Split
From
for the
that
5
time.
of us.
from now.
Okay.
So it's just going to take twice as long before we get the full 2,000 gold a month profits. So we
So that
basically
would be
struck a
then
deal
two.
where they
Right.
send half the profits out to actually they send us half of our cut now to give us money, and then in 2 years' time
So starting in 10th month. So 2 years from now in the 10th month. Okay.
we will start getting 2,000 gold pieces
Okay.
worth of profits per month. But for now, it's 1,000. So everyone gets
200.
200 gold pieces. Yikey.
$1,309.
540 for Victor.
Good. That's good.
How much for him?
30 for Elizabeth.
I feel like I've just passed go and I collected 200 gold pieces.
Yep. And
It was 100 each or 200?
200.
Oh, okay.
I just
did
passed
do
go.
that. I did do that, yeah.
1,382 for Finn.
Wow. Finnan. Your hand has been
He hasn't been buying anything.
busy?
Maybe a little bit in Neverwinter, but he also got some pretty nice profits in the fighting pits
Oh yeah,
in
that's true.
Neverwinter.
That's true.
Which I grant you, based on the previous episodes, is not quite as varietal and resplendent as I thought it was,
Ah,
because it's not water deep.
right.
That was when I was operating on the assumption that Neverwinter was water deep.
Yeah.
It's not, but it is still in a city,
Yeah.
so it's a large place with a good part of town and a bad part of town. So you could have gotten to the dancing center without too much of an issue. It's just not like it's one of the only nice places in town
So-
at the moment, as opposed to just one of them.
Cool.
So how much does one gold piece weigh?
Oh, we have that.
Every
information.
coin weighs about 1/3 of an ounce. So
50 pounds is, just a second, and we're doing 15, no, it's 14 ounces to a pound
16 ounces to a
gold.
pound.
from what it says in here,
Okay.
with coin, a standard coin weighs about 1/3 of an ounce, so 50 coins weighs a pound.
So we've got 52,500. No, 250,500 gold coins worth of gold
In the bell,
in the bell.
probably about that, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
right.
trying to, so we should probably get somewhere, since they're going to have to melt it down and do something with it. I was just trying to figure out how much we should be getting for that before I go into negotiations.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I need to up 4 pounds on my
Oh yeah.
people. Donkeys, technically, because I'm leaving most of the coin on a donkey.
So
I'm not
this
walking
was
around.
Jehoshaphat.
I'm not walking around with that much gold
Right.
on my person because it just gets heavy.
Yeah.
And I can go get it at any point that I need it.
Right.
How much? Oh, the,
4 pounds-ish worth of coin for the 200 gold each.
I don't know where mine.
So, as you make an uneventful journey, for narrative's sake,
Yeah.
up, you see some roving. You dispatch one roving goblin band and chase off some orcs who are like attacking some travelers on the high road. But nothing huge. Just a quick ride him down, blast him out. 5th level fighter, wizard, cleric, rogue, get the job done. Kick butt, take names, kind of thing. And you arrive in Neverwinter about 2 hours before dusk, I'll say. You take a tavern. Pick your poison on whether you want, on what level of tavern you want.
Oh, I was thinking kind of like the Inn at Fandalen, 5 silver a night, 3 silver
Alright.
a meal. You know, middling range.
Double check something real fast here. Obviously, Victor and Elizabeth are taking the Dancing Centaur, which is an aristocratic inn.
Right.
But, so that puts them back. Excuse me, about. Five, 6, 11. It's about 11 gold pieces for the. 13
Where
gold
did we
pieces.
leave our wagon when we?
Fandalen.
We picked it up at Fandalen. Wasn't it?
So we
Honestly,
picked
right.
it up. That's
Yeah.
one of the things we stopped to do.
6 plus 13 is 87. 83. 93. I can math. Sort of.
My math is pure.
My luck is pure, not my math. 82 minus 13 is 79.
Say it again.
82 minus 13 is 79.
69.
69. Oops.
I thought he said 18 minus 13. Not.
And
So how much are lodging costs?
It hasn't been brought forth yet. Are we staying at the Stonehill Tavern?
well, not the Stonehill Inn, but like something equivalent.
Something like that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Alright. Well, the Terrible Trio are staying at the Dancing Centaur, which is aristocratic. Are you guys staying at the same place, or are you going
No.
somewhere like a step or two down?
Let's step down.
Just one.
So,
Of the, yeah.
your choices are modest, which is the Stonehill Inn, comfortable, wealthy, aristocratic, or you could stay in a poor squalid, but I don't think you guys are going to go
No.
that far. So, which one do you want to go with?
Stonehill I've been to before. I didn't.
I think it's modest or comfortable, I think.
I don't know. I've got
Double
8
check.
silver pieces written down.
I'll check here really fast, because I'm
How much?
8 is what
not
I've
that
got.
great with my remembrance. Okay, it's a modest inn. So, you go around the corner, well, not quite around the corner, a block or two down,
Sure.
and heading towards the more middle-class section of
Right.
Neverwinter. You managed to find a little inn that you stayed at last time. The Lucid Triton.
And how much does it cost?
And it's
us?
5 silver pieces a night, and then a meal is 3 silver pieces.
So it's.
And then universally stabling per day is 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, we've got.
I'm assuming we're staying for 2 days,
Yeah, so.
And two.
just long enough to get the bell sold.
Right.
So
2 days.
what was the
and one
total
night,
then?
or 2 nights and 2 days.
2 nights and 2 days. 'Cause
Okay.
in at dusk, over to sell, stay
Right.
the night, leave in the morning.
Good. Yep.
2 nights, 2 days. So total of 10 silver pieces for stabling
No, we got 2 animals.
per animal.
Right. So we got 20. We got 20
And we've got
night and 6 meals. Oh, 6 meals. I suppose we would be
Just give me the total one.
whatever you guys, wherever
I'm
you
not-
want to eat.
I'm
or
really-
wherever you
yeah,
want to
the
eat.
easiest
I'm
thing is
able
to
to
eat there.
follow this
So,
right
so,
So 9
total
per
of
day.
16. Well, no. 10 silver pieces for the
Stable.
stabling,
And 10
Per
for
animal.
And 10 for the lodging for
10
us.
for the lodging for you guys. So that's a total of about
And
3 gold.
6
About,
for food.
and then a total of 3 per meal.
So it's a total
So-
of 3, 6, 9, 18 per ish. So 18 per meal, or 18 per food. So we're talking about 38, 48, 58
58 what?
silver,
Silver?
So
which is
And it's
6.
10 per gold?
Yeah.
So that would be 3, 4, 5 gold plus.
8 silver.
Yeah. Okay. So take this down to 4.
okay. And drop that to 14.
That
Just
goes
lost a
to-
whole pound of coin.
Okay. I think that that's going to be.
And then, having done that, as you head out, we will pick up again next time,
Let's sell the bell first.
having sold the bell for 2,500 gold pieces.
Which we divvy or put in the pot.
What do you want to do? You want to divvy it? You want to put it in the pot?
Well, I think it probably, we got a pretty good sized pot at this point in time.
So that would be 500
We
each.
have
He's looking for the pot. Pot
party
of
funds.
bones.
399 gold pieces right now. That would be close to 2,900 gold pieces right there.
Is there something we would want to
23.99.
buy?
Oh, isn't there? I don't.
I can't think of anything. I mean, I've got it just in case we have some difficulties and, you know, we have to kind of,
We,
who knows what.
we could take 400 gold pieces each and throw 100 each into the party. That would give the party 500, and we would get 400 each. Or
Well-
we could divide it up some other way.
If we need to throw more into the party funds in the future, we could do that, but I know that there's stuff that we're going to be needing to buy.
Well, now here's the question, though. Are we splitting this with Tybalt?
This
Not
one?
the bell
No.
you said.
I didn't think so. I
No.
just want to double check.
Yeah, no.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Right,
He didn't fight the orcs and ogres with us.
right.
So, by the way, as you're traveling along the trail to Vandalin, Victor kind of gets this glazed over look on his face for about a couple of seconds, and then he goes, "Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, that happened.
Victor?
Just got a sending from Tybalt.
Okay.
Seems that he went to the barrow, the dragon barrow,
Okay.
to retrieve the longsword, and ticked off some kind of phantasmal guardian that is now chasing him.
Chasing him far and wide, or is he trying to get someplace to hunker down?
He was close to a mile out when he called me
Oh my word.
So
Any idea where he is?
at the dragon barrow, or within
Where
a
is
mile or
that?
two with
Yeah,
of
so
that.
that's pretty
Well,
far away
that's
from
like,
here.
let me check. It's about 45 miles from Vandalin,
Oh wow.
north, up near.
and we can go 30 miles.
It's
at a time.
so it's like, yeah, it's about somewhere in this area up here.
So we're going by there on our way to Neverwinter, or we just went by there,
Just went by, got to Neverwinter, came back.
and we have to go back to here if we're going to go the.
So
So we're heading in that direction.
if
Anyway.
you
Yeah,
guys
but
want
we're
to
not
swing
going-
by the Dragon Barrow on the way to the Tower of Storms, then we can do that as our next week pickup. If you don't want to, that's also fine.
Is if we could base that on whether or not would we be getting to him next week if we did that.
Out of character, he'll probably have engaged in in the time you took to get from there to there to there to there. He'll probably have decided his fate one way or another.
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go along this way, and based upon what happens next Monday, we can decide what we're going to do.
Okay. Again, out of
Is he
character.
calling for help when he called Victor?
Not an explicit cry for help. He was just kind of letting him know, hey, by the way, I ticked off a ghost and it's chasing me.
Okay. Because I know, yeah, we can see how things go. We're not following this is not a road, is it?
The coastline.
Yeah, we were going to go along
Right.
here. And then
The
go
red line is the high road, the blue line is the river, the big blue is the sea, the
Sea.
brown line is the shoreline. What?
Just some new music.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
So just like swing by on the way by, and at the very
Perfect.
worst, look
Can
over
connect.
things and see what's going on in there, and see if there's anything that he missed while he was chasing.
Yeah,
Or being chased by the
being chased.
the
Yeah.
thing. All right.
Good music for
So,
that particular.
That
quest.
will pick up next week. As always, everyone, if you, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it on social media. Help me with the algorithm. I will be, if you want to go look up my PayPal, GoFundMe on Facebook, I'll be leaving a link in the description to the video. As I told people in the last video and the video before that, I'm going to be heading to Ukraine in a couple of weeks to help with humanitarian operations in the war zone, so we will not be posting for the months of February and March. As always, we'll catch you on the flip side.